Haruka received a request for assistance from Yannick Nadi. Ace, good evening. Please speak softly. Aldous is currently resting. You may be pleased to know I have recovered the first best screwdriver. Aldous insisted it be recovered. I found it located 320 meters west in a canopy of Passiflora edulis. Aldous does not believe in replacing the first best screwdriver with the next. Chief Lorenzo believes objects such as the first best screwdriver hold one back in a changing world. But perhaps this is not the case when the object can change with the world. Ace? Sleep well, Ace.
Tourist brochure. Very useful for escaping insane computer.
Anything can provide a clue. A good investigator uses all his resources.
How many affordable 3-star hotels have you found?
You'll eat those words when this ends up saving our lives.
When you finish reading advertisement for already dead dinosaurs, maybe you can find some time to help with the live ones.
Majesty, I have to say, your near-death experience has not improved your people skills.
Less love talk, more war games.
I have detected a minor anomaly in photographs of Bikatoa Island.
A minor anomaly. Let's not get carried away. Okay, Sandy?
This structure appears in the background of multiple images.
Looks normal enough to me.
Affirmative. However, the angle and distance indicate that these images were taken from the same location.
Wait, hold up. This is where they were digging up fossils. It says right there. Cretaceous period fossil layer.
Are you sure the location's the same?
Affirmative.
That's not all. Remember that image of a damaged suit? We thought Anchor Division was burying it. This crack in the chest is an exact match. Same suit.
Origin suit.
I think it must be origin:suit. Like the origin of this image is a suit.
Don't be foolish. Look here. Origin suit, Anchor Division reference exhibit Alpha 1175.
They were researching this origin suit. We saw it at the fossil dig site. Hale and Powder House. They want dumping a wreck suit. They were digging one up.
You're saying IBS found a suit in the ground that had been buried for millions of years?
Sandy, can you identify this building in the background?
City planning records indicate the building was owned by Tuvao Power. IBIS records indicate the building was demolished in 2023 in preparation for the construction of the Stratovator.
Before the exosuit program even started. Those dirty background. They didn't invent the exosuits. They found one. All Anchor did was reverse engineer it. Look at the back of it. Tell me that's not a vortexer.
They dug up suit equipped with vortexer?
How the hell did an exosuit end up in the Mesozoic era? Before vortexes were invented?
Because of stupid time travel. There is no before. No wonder Science is obsessed with this tech.
And tried to trick us into hacking into his old research when he couldn't. Hyzol, the vortexers, the exo-fighters, these Gordon and Goose. IBS's great evolutionary leap came from the past, and the company's entire future rests on keeping a secret.
And I gave that man a decent burial. I'm of a mind to go out there and dig him right back up.
Let's do one better. Let's give him a call.
Exo-fighters, welcome to a special wargame instance. This top-tier combat test will generate the highest grade of combat data. Remember to hang together, or you may hang separately.
Oh, hello. Remember me? So nice to cross paths again. I wasn't exactly holding out hope. That last program, curtains for most, yet there you stand. Oh, no middling pilots here. And that really is a shame. See, that data, I need it. And you're in my way. Leviathan, execute.
Nothing suppresses enemy movement like Krieger's overwhelming firepower. Code confirmed. Standby cancelled. Executing. Survival rate set to minimum. Beginning extreme combat test. Eliminate all specified targets within the time limit. You will once again be operating with a respawn limit. Summoning Sniper Minary. Projections failed to predict that your performance would surpass previous measurements in the face of such unfavorable odds. Updating Psychology Compendium. This data has taught me a great deal about human potential. The wargame will now enter the next level.
You should have told us everything, Synes. The origin suit, the vortex generator tech.
Those are corporate secrets, my friend.
Okay, Doc. You keep on living life the IBS way. The Golden Goose data stays with us.
Golden. Oh, hey, no, whoa, wait.
Wait for what, Dr.
Okay, wait,
Synes?
no, stop. It's Hyzal. When the island was destroyed, we lost the technology for the production of Hyzal. Golden Goose is the kind of thing that changes the world, baby. Which is why I hope you'll forgive me for this.
Oh dear. System. System. Error.
Sandy.
Error.
I yanked out a whole memory core. I can try to restore her from backup, but she can't. Do it, Majesty.
System. Please. But. Thank you for choosing your IB-BOS Tactical Assistance AI.
Sandy? She's gone.
Thank you for choosing IB-BOS Tactical Assistance AI. I understand that the fighting was quite fierce.
Aha! Yes! I knew it! I knew I had it somewhere! Ace, Ace, look, this is what Sandy's memory core looks like. Okay, this is what you need to find.
Alders. We all miss Sandy. But she's gone, Alders. I am sorry. She's gone.
No! I mean, not necessarily. Her user interface, her personality is designed to be merged with other units. Look, remember how we're supposed to merge Sandy with the HQ network after every mission?
Sure, but we never do because it's stupid rule and we keep Sandy our own way.
Yes, exactly. Now, that's what's got me thinking. If we can find old Sandy's memory core and bring it back, we might be able to integrate her memory with this new Sandy.
Hello.
Alders. Alders! There are thousands of exofighters out there. Think about it. How will we find Science and that piece of shit Durbin now that they have what they want?
No, that's just it, Madge. They don't have what they want. The Golden Goose data on Sandy's core was incomplete. She only had 2 of the data packets backed up to her core. Signs doesn't have the whole thing.
And he doesn't know it yet.
They'll be searching, which means we are still 1 step ahead.
We need Sandy's core back. Which means we're probably going to have to fight Durbin to the death. The eyes drip terror, but the hands are still at it.
Wait, what did she say? What does that mean? That sounded scary.
It means we need plan. The old ancient exosuit trick. 3 more and we earn free foot-long submarine sandwich. Ugh, this one gives me creeps. Do you know how hard it is to give me the creeps? So how long was the ground able to contain this particular curse? Do we know?
680 years.
And how do we come to that number?
That black box uses a radioactive isotope cell to power the suit's locator circuit. Isotope niobium-91 has a half-life of 680 years. Any longer than that, and the power cell would have died.
Chief, I'm beginning to think maybe you're reading too many spec sheets?
Much younger than Origin Suit. Have you seen Black Box data?
Sandy managed to hack it when Ace got near this chamber during the war game. Right, Sandy?
Affirmative. The data was heavily corrupted. More time is required for a complete reconstruction and analysis.
We are about to hear the last words of an exofighter. Words that have been lost to time for centuries. Alders, this might be the coolest day of your life.
What I can't explain is why those greedy bastards never found it.
Especially considering the suit's black box has a standard locator beacon. It literally sat there for centuries, signaling its location on the rescue frequency. Anyone up there with a locator could have found it in a matter of seconds.
The Origin suit was so old the beacon was long dead. I guess they didn't think to look.
Tragic lack of imagination.
Was it you? Come on, Ace, don't look at me like that. Was it you? You shot the Watchers down, didn't you? Well, whoever it was. I'd like to give them a medal. It damaged their network security. I was able to get past the system's protections and intercept this. It's drone data. The Watchers are constantly transmitting it back to Leviathan. Basically his eyes and ears. It's been watching the exofighters, but it looks like it's also been recording data from the dinosaurs too.
Correct. There are numerous variables being reported in the data transmissions. Reflex response, fight or flight reactions in each subject, violence index.
So the question is, why is Leviathan suddenly studying dinosaurs? Ace, listen to this. I had Sandy search for any mention of the headhunters in the radio transmissions we intercepted during the war games.
Dance! It's us! Hold your fire! She's dead, Marquesi. We gotta move! She's right there! There!
60 seconds remaining. Re-envision your success.
Re-envision your success. Jesus Christ! Marcassi! Marcassi! Look at her suit! She's a fucking headhunter! No! She'll stop if she sees me! Marcassi! Dad! It's me! I'm coming out!
Good lord.
Reminds me of bedtime song grandmother would sing when we could not sleep. But, you know the one. The viper and the suckling pig.
Ace, maybe do us all a favor. If you see a headhunter, head quietly in the opposite direction, yeah? So, I've got a theory about these headhunters. Sandy?
The spinal column of the exosuit mimics that of the human body. It sends autonomic nerve signals to the suit's limbs in survival situations. The suit can process reactions to pain and adrenaline spikes that happen too fast for a pilot to react.
It's reflexive. Like jerking your hand away from a fire before you consciously made the decision to move it. It's incredible, really. The exosuits are capable of anticipating attacks. Their unique sensor packages are constantly processing all kinds of battlefield microdata from moment to moment.
Alders, we are two pilots and engineer. We know this.
Well, then you know the human pilot is the bottleneck. The suit itself is faster than we are.
Faster than you, maybe.
But we all have our little imperfections. The spinal unit was designed to offset those human shortcomings. And we all know Leviathan uses the data from war games to continually perfect the suits. Do you see? The exosuits those pilots were wearing are constantly upgrading themselves to be ready for any combat situation, whether the pilot inside is ready or not.
All these exo-fighters sent to die. To improve a system that was created to keep them alive. This is major big-time psychopath.
Or the AI equivalent. See, it's contrary to the directive. The only way artificial intelligence can go wrong like that is if the input data is biased or wrong. It would only be possible if you mess with data already coded in an AI's root architecture. It's black box, so to speak. Now, what does that have to do with headhunters, you ask?
I did not, but I would have. Continue.
If you give an AI like Leviathan the directive, improve our exosuits, it has to complete it. It doesn't matter whether that takes 100 tries or 1,000,000, all that matters is using whatever data the exosuits send to increase the suit's survival capabilities. See, look at these early exosuits in combat. They're acting like humans, protecting each other, trying to stay alive. But if something happened in Leviathan's black box, say someone at IBIS decided human empathy was slowing down efficiency, and say added new black box data to Leviathan,
It would alter exosuits updates. But what kind of data turns exo-fighters to headhunters?
what has primal killer instincts, lacks the brain development for a complex emotion like empathy, and already contributes to the stream of data that Leviathan is tracking.
That maniac machine is using dinosaurs to program exosuits?
That's my theory. But listen to this.
Re-envision your success.
Re-envision your success.
See, the suit accepts the update from Leviathan, then starts fighting like an animal. I think the headhunters are Leviathan's prototypes for the next evolution of the exosuit.
But pilots can override suits' combat choices. If you are right, what is keeping pilots from overriding the suit?
They're already dead. Think about it. Anytime an exo-fighter dies with their suit intact, Leviathan can slot the new combat instinct data package into the suit's spinal column, and voila, instant headhunter.
Zombies. You're talking about zombie exofighters.
Zombie dinosaur exofighters, not to put too fine a point on it.
Grave robbers.
All for the perfect suit.
More than that. If Leviathan's doing this to the software, what's it doing to the hardware? What are you making, grave robber?
Leviathan has been programmed to develop the perfect exosuit.
Odd.
What now?
Haruka, the chief's sister. The IBS security put her workstation on lockdown when she was fired. But before they could investigate, 1 million tons of space elevator fell on them. They never worked out what she was working on.
What, this? Haruka's last act as a valued member of IBS family was conversation with Mystery Man?
God, I wish we had Haruka's side of the conversation.
Any idea who she was talking to?
That's the weirdest part. There's no sender, no IP address, no network data of any kind. See, she was talking through Leviathan's network, but it's like no one was on the other end. Like she was talking to a ghost.
Analysis complete.
What's that?
I have restored the corrupted data from the Bikatoa ruins.
Oh, brilliant. The data's locked. Sandy, can you run a system check?
All systems are functioning.
Damn.
Anyone got a 600-year-old password lying around?
Can we... I don't know. Hack it? How many possible combinations could there be?
A 6-digit numerical password has exactly 1 million possible combinations. With a processing time of 20 seconds per attempt, the analysis would require 16,666 days, 66 hours, and 66 minutes.
Maybe we get lucky, and it's 000002.
It's our best bet, I suppose. Hack it, Sandy.
Understood.
I've got it!
Did you say something?
This Bikatoa was some big brain exofighter. 600-year-old password, Chief said, yes? Look, 6 pillars, 6 different height. Give you 6 numbers.
No way.
Sandy, try 136254.
Son of a bitch, you did it, man. You actually did it.
Hush, listen.
Hello. My name is Victoria Ivanovna Ignatieva.
What?
If you are hearing this, it means either the mission of my people still has hope of success, or IBS found my exosuit and our fight was in vain.
Majesty?
Shh.
I do not know what time I was sent to. What I do know is that I have been trapped here for 17 years now. My grandmother would say, hope for God, Victoria, but do not be reliant. I have never been reliant. This is why I make this recording. If you have my suit, you will have questions. The cause of everything is space-time distortions. I am from year 2051. In my time, IBS had built space elevators all over the world. These stratovators are giant fuel extractors. They drill into time to extract the fuel source we know as Heisel. Everyone wanted Heisel. Limitless energy at low price. They have no competition and demand is great. The more we had, the more we wanted. Stratovators and the fuel extract made IBs unstoppable. You would think such an advanced society would know. Ah, but the miser always paid twice, huh? And the debt is red when paid. Every ounce of Heisel distorted our time and space, drop by drop. Bringing every little bit into our time caused bending a four-dimensional cosmic grid of reality. And reality was tearing under the stress. This is how you get T-Rex in Times Square and Raptors at a tennis championship. It was happening everywhere. No hope. In my time, I was leader of resistance against Ibius. Revolutionary. My comrades. My friends, I remember with great pride. Our mass protests were answered with citywide curfews. We were told anyone who resists law enforcement would be treated as terrorists. They left us no choice but to become what they feared. A resistance to be reckoned with. We freed political prisoners, bombed distribution centers, hacked drone ships. Oh, we managed to commandeer a Stratovator and take it offline. That is when we found Yannick Nadi. Nadi was the key.
Noddy, from Haruka's message.
Alders!
Ow! Right, sorry.
It was Nadi who gave our movement the missing piece. The original time travel technology behind Heisel and IBS Empire. I used it. The plan was to go back in time and prevent the construction of First Stratovator. I was to reset the entire timeline. According to Nadi, it was possible. And we were out of moves. At the time, it seemed like the only way. You could call it Nadi's dying wish. To right the wrong Ibius wouldn't. We thought we could be heroes. Look where that got me. Cast away in time. Hope for God, but do not be reliant. Oh, maybe this is all waste of time. I have recorded this message again and again, and erased them all. I worry how it might affect future. Part of me wishes I could give up and let it all happen again. The people on this island, they cannot tell me what the Earth is. There's no concept of Gregorian calendar here. They've never seen horse and buggy, let alone an exosuit. They call me Bigatoa. I can make fire with my fingertip. Leap to the tallest treetop. I am short as hell on miracles, but I can offer gift. Encrypted in this recording is a time-space algorithm we stole from Ibius. It brought me here. Now perhaps this information can aid your resistance. If Ibius exists in your time, they are making my world again. I still have hope. Very unlike me, I know. But it is you I rely on now, comrade. Use the algorithm, and know that sometimes something becomes so corrupt, so ruthless, so ruinous. The only way to change is to burn it down. Don't let it get that far. You cannot make revolution. You must be revolution. It is you or it is nothing. Good luck, my friend beyond time. Good luck, my friend beyond time.
Bullshit! I'm not a revolutionary.
Well, future you would disagree.
This is not my future. You do not understand.
Don't I?
No, that is not what I meant. I'm just... Stop. Oh, why does this have to be so goddamn hard? All I wanted was to be IBS's top pilot. Number one. been on 6 crews in 2 years. You didn't know what you were getting when
knew.
you got me. You think that everything is fine what I
Madge.
do.
Hey. We knew.
My whole life. Ambition is a whore.
Oh, Madge, easy. Look, you made your point, right? Or at least we can make it in a less ricochet-prone environment. Yeah. When did you get the gun back?
What am I supposed to do now?
Majesty. Victoria. Feeling like your whole life is screwed? That just makes you one of us. Welcome to the Hammerheads.
Victoria is the demigod of legend on Bikatoa Island.